Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number 2549D threshold. This is just a sample piece of this 2549 from Pemko and will serve the purposes required in this video. Very large saddle type threshold is what this is, and that indeed is what is represented by the part number 2549. This is a saddle type threshold. If you use your imagination, it looks somewhat like a saddle. The D in the part number refers to the finish. That's a dark bronze finish. Okay. Other finishes available will be the A finish. That's a mill aluminum finish. And then the G finish, which is gold anodized in addition to the D or dark bronze anodized finish. All of them feature aluminum-based material. This threshold specifically is 9-inch wide and half-inch tall, and half-inch does comply with handicap barrier-free requirements, whereas originally it certainly did not. Okay. Where you would use such a wide threshold, a number of places. First of all, there's no hard and fast rule when a 9-inch by half-inch suits your needs, but if it does, then great. Where people will use this will be certainly with extra deep jam depth would be common. If you had an 8 3/4 frame, well, probably something a bit wider than 8 3/4. You might have an 18-inch wall, and your plans call out for a 16-inch jam depth hollow metal frame. That's not uncommon, or something in that range. The point being, when you have unusually wide frames, it looks odd that you might have a 4 or 5-inch wide threshold. So people will commonly go with wider thresholds just so that it looks proportional to the rest of the frame. Another reason will be if you had a need where the user wanted the 5 3/4 or whatever typical jam depth would be of an aluminum storefront frame would be, or a wood frame. If you wanted that profile coped inside of the threshold, and the threshold sat and the outside of the threshold ran long all the way to the brick wall, that'd be common as well. I like that idea because what you can do is help protect the bottom of the frame, let's say it's a hollow metal frame, from salt, dust, debris sitting on there, because when you notice rust and corrosion that happens to the hollow metal frame, it's always at the bottom where it's going to be most pronounced. So that'd be another application, either coping it just for that case or whatever in the wider stuff, or another reason, a client will call and say, I need just an offset saddle threshold, meaning it's not a full saddle type, meaning it's just a bump up or a butt up style, but they need a custom size, let's say 8-inch or 7 3/4. Well, that doesn't exist, but if you bought this, you could rip that down on a table saw and achieve, with these webs that are here, these supports, the exact dimension that you need. So regardless. Available on the site in all the common finishes, lengths, 2 foot out to 8 foot. If you have need for a custom length, by all means, let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces, and simply indicate in the comment field what length you want us to cut the material back to. Now the reasoning is if you had to take what would be, let's say, a 48-inch piece, and if you use your imagination, you'd have countersinks, and 2 of them actually, about 5 inches from the end. So if you ordered a custom length, we'd not only give you those countersinks at the proper distance from the end, but the proper center to center as well. The reasoning is, if you had a 4-foot piece and you had to cut it down to 42-inch, and cutting something 9-inch down might be a challenge, you'd eliminate that first stack of countersinks. You're stuck drilling 2 new holes and countersinking them, and the countersinking portion is sometimes the most difficult. If you don't countersink for that flathead screw, which is about a number 10 by 1.5 inches, that's included, that's a point of failure for the threshold. One thing that I like about the 2549 and the 2548 as well is that it has these small serrations that are here on either end of the foot of the threshold, and it helps resist that lateral pressure on those screws. But if you get them countersunk real nice, threshold installation is a lot more predictable and reliable to last a much longer amount of time than otherwise. Okay. Now, the condition, if you were to order that custom length, you just indicate that in the comment field and we'll send it out appropriately for you. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full-line Pemko catalog and review all things Pemko weather stripping related. They have a comprehensive offering of all things residential weather stripping, which this is really not, and all things commercial as well. Not only thresholds, but perimeter gasketing and door sweeps, material made of aluminum like this, and stainless steel, and architectural bronze as well. The name Pemko is synonymous with weather stripping, and they have the most broadest spectrum of available weather stripping components from any single manufacturer. Their name is synonymous with weather stripping. Any questions on the Pemko 2549D, saddle type threshold, or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.